Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Hi, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night in case you're just going to sleep. Welcome to the stream. Gulp. Great! Okay. Okay, gang. Oh, ow. Ow. I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. We are playing a game. We're playing Five Nights at Frickbear'S today. I am hoping... I didn't turn on my face. Okay. I am hoping that this will be the last time. As in, like, we will finish the game today. From what I've seen, we are on night 4. 110 stream streak. What the fuck, Alex? Why do you literally never miss a stream? What the freak? We are on night 4. So we're gonna have night 4 and 5 question mark to do? Or 6? I don't know how the boss looks on this one. I absolutely didn't just... Okay. I'm gonna have to remember... I don't think we need a call. I'm gonna have to remember... everything. Of course, the music, fantastic. I wonder if I actually need what I'm doing right now, but oh well. Who do I even have in game? Wait, hold on. Because I immediately went straight into it. Or 7? I hope it's not 7 nights. I hope it's not 7 nights. I went straight into it, but I don't know who I have. That's the normal 4. Puppet. Events. I don't even know who this is. Aurora. That's Grandpa. Yes, that's Grandpa. Foxy in the window. Someone. Vents. That's Mangle, I think. You need to remember, like, who does what. And what I have to look out for. If I have... Oh, I have Lefty. Oh, I have Lefty in here. Okay. Yes, I have Lefty, so I need to look out for vents. At least until Venti is stuck. That's Shadow. Not the hedgehog. Baby. The nightmares, yes. And vents. This is Mr. Hippo. Okay. Nice nature is Mr. Hippo. Good to know. How do I... What? Wait, fuck. Forgot how to turn on the fan. Who is... Wait. Who else was in the vents? Goal ship. So, goal ship is Lefty. Alright. Alright. Get away from me. No. Okay. This is going to be a lot of... me struggling in the beginning. Because I need to remember what's happening. This mod is very peak, I agree. Who? What? Gulp. Wait, vents? Oh, fuck, 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 vents. Ghost ship is here. Gulp. Who was that laugh? Symboli Rudolph, I believe, is Freddy. Wrong one. So that would have been a voice clip from her. Was it her? Yes. Hello? Not all voice clips are replaced. That would have been Harurara, I believe, though. Out. Hold on. Hold. No, wait, wrong one. Okay. Yep, okay. Alright, yep. Alright, I need to remember what's happening. You know, jumping straight to the 4th night is kinda scary after not playing the game for a while. Mermaid? I'm currently not sure what horror game that is, but perhaps I will. Oh, I thought that's the same. Gulp. Grandpa's still here. How are events doing? Here's Lefty. I sent you on Instagram. See, I have a lot of games saved on Instagram, but I have a very specific habit of saving things and then never looking at them again. It's like the game where you play someone who's forced into becoming a mermaid and try to escape the lab. Okay, I don't recognize it. So that's an even better sign. Did you send it to me recently or a while ago? You. Grandpa, no! Get out, Grandpa! Gulp. Vents! Oh my dear god. Lefty's stuck. Okay. No, not yet. Lefty is stuck. Life is amazing. Or gold ship. Gold ship? Lefty? Something? Something? Why is everyone here? Lucky 1 out of 4 with Lefty, yeah. We sent it? Okay, thank you. Oh, whoa! I'll look at it later. No. Okay. Nice Nature will not be appearing in my office. Oh my god. Also, I lost on the hair pairs, so I'm just ignoring it right now. I can do it without hair pairs, I think. Not yet. I have to admit, the music being louder is making this... Like, it's louder than the usual music in the game. It's a little bit distracting, but I accept it. As just something that I have to deal with. Christmas Augury kept appearing in your office the way she... During your run the way she ruined the CM. Yeah... We've already had... like, Augury in a run. Interesting music volume in the settings. Can I? I can. Okay, it would be nicer if it was just a little quieter. Because this mod kinda has louder music. Gulp. Who's making that many noises in the vent? What the freak? We're on 5 AM. We're fine. We're chill. We just needed to remember how this game worked. Grandpa!
Always come back.
Okay, my bad. Never mind, we're not doing it because I forgot about Grandma. Also, why did I start shining the flashlight at the vent? What was the process there? Alright. Oh, my vent. My vent is... What? My vent isn't stuck anymore. My... Yeah, Grandpa did come back. Horrible. Stay in your spot. Okay, horrible hair pair start. What's going on? Just, what the freak? I need to reset Grandpa. Thank you for coming. Maybe it will fix itself later. You're always welcome to revisit. I guess you cannot really hear me if you have an ad. Hashire, hashire, omamusame. Can I have a break? What am I even supposed to do with this one? Gold ship is stuck again. Grandpa, 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 grandpa. Nope. No, that was...
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I...
Mr. Hippo, I love hearing you yap. I'm gonna have so much fun listening to you yap for the next solid minute at least. Alright, who...
Thinking recently.
Oops.
We being a children's entertainment restaurant, we'd,
Why is she standing behind me? Oh my fucking god. She's right behind me, isn't she? I guess they put nice nature as the yapper, but I don't know nice nature enough to confirm that she's a yapper. Oh, but she is surely here.
The company should branch into, toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject, and I thought you could bring it up to your boss, because, looking at the children and seeing the toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed between now and when me and Orville grew up back in the 40s. See, back then, safety standards were subpar, and this was made very obvious by a lot of sectors, but more importantly, children's toys were awfully strange. Now, I had a lot of arguments with Orville about this kind of stuff. Specifically, we had this toy set, and it was weird, you know, Orville came from a wealthy family, and they could afford all sorts of expensive doodads and doohickeys and thingamabobs and what. And he had this set that was specifically for playing with atoms, I believe. It was something with nuclear science. He was a big fan of this stuff. And you see, at first it sounds interesting because, you know, children love learning. Learning is one of the most wonderful things you can do. I love learning every day. I love sharing my stories because learning is just one of the most beautiful. It's wonderful. Just magical thing. But Orville, he wasn't in it for the learning. He was in it for the other part of nuclear science, making the explosions and all those things. So he bought this. His parents bought him this set, and we'd been playing with it in his backyard at the mansion. And he was sitting, you know, looking at it. He was like, "Hey, Orville." I'm sorry. He was like, "Hey, Hippo, look at this. Check this out." And he showed me, and he put I believe it was some blue rock. And he put it up to another one, and it created this this beautiful, bright blue. And we thought, you know, at first it was wonderful, and then we fell deathly ill. And it turns out, a couple weeks later, after we'd already played with the toy over and over again, the toy had been recalled because the scientists up at the stop had discovered that radiation isn't safe. And scientists are wonderful people. I think about scientists all the time. Scientists can be, they can be wonderful, wonderful people. For example, like, the fellas that brought to the moon, me and Orville, we actually watched the moon landing on live television. Hello? When it happened, it was a triumph. It was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It was just a beautiful triumph. Sight to behold. And, Orville thought he's always been a bit of a skeptic. He told me, they're just doing this so they can beat the Russians. They were trying to tell the Russians, yeah, we won. And I told him, Orville, you're kind of a negative Nancy. You're not really, like everything I've ever told you, you've always had some kind of skeptic to it, and it's been, why you like this? And he just shrugged. Sometimes I reevaluate what I think about that man. I think he's got a good heart, but he's
You're so right, Urara, you're so right. I just completely shut up for the entirety of that speech because what else was I supposed to talk about? Haru does use a Haru mask, yes. Okay, I just noticed because hello, Money. My neighbors are having a party. I just noticed how audible it is, and my mic does pick it up a little. I cannot hear that much when I have both headphones in. But it's not like very audible. But I saw my microphone pick it up. Should be fine now. It's her. Alright, you silly kid, give it up. What's your angle here? Hey, what's your problem? Don't play dumb with me, I know you're up to something. Do you really expect me to believe the whole newbie shtick, huh? Some kid just shows up someday and somehow knows exactly what to grab and exactly how to deal with it. Gulp. No, you're someone else. I don't know who, but I know you are. Because if you weren't, Springtrap would have gutted you like a fish by now. She's definitely mad. Listen, Miss Rabbit, I didn't know about this place until recently. I'm just an Umamusume student of Tracing Academy. Oh, really? So you mean to tell me you don't know anything about the company's history? The Bite, the Big Bite, the Freddy Fast Caller Recall, the MCI? None of that rings a bell? MCI, what is that? Yeah, the MCI. Surely you've at least heard of that, right? No. Springtrap who? Only know Grandpa? Real. You mean to tell me you haven't heard of the single most infamous event of this company's entire history? I should have figured. After all, if you did, I doubt you would still be... You know what? Why don't I tell you about it? Gulp. So, this place, pretty run down these days, huh? But that wasn't always the case. Back in the 80s, gosh, Freddy's was the place to be. Everyone and their grandmother wanted to hang out there. If you were a kid, you wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else. Well, you get what I mean. Kids loved this place. I'm sure you can imagine how big the crowds were here. But among those happy crowds, there were a few kids who weren't so happy. The lonely ones, the ones who had trouble making friends. There they sat, far away from the crowds, all on their own, all sad and lonely. Until one day, a friend came their way. A man, one of the place's performers, actually. He loved putting smiles on kids' faces, so he'd seek out the loneliest he could find. She's gonna tell us about the bite of 87? No, she's telling about the 5 dead kids. Why the... Children? Good morning? Alright. And who, boy, was he good at his job. He'd help them beat the arcade games, sneak them toys from behind the prize counter, stuff like that. And the kids absolutely adored him. I mean, who wouldn't? Eventually. Sorry. Those kids' birthdays would come around. Nobody would show up, of course. That is, except for the man. Why the long face, he'd say. Did you not like the gift I got for you? Oh, silly me, you must not have found it yet. I should have known. Here, I'll show you to it. Follow me. They'd follow along, of course. Who would they be to not trust their best friend? He brought them to a back room in a corner of the pizzeria few ever looked, and fewer ever ventured to. Are you ready? Close your eyes, he'd say, as he ushered them into the room. They went in. He followed behind. And just as they opened their eyes... Daitaku Halios is peeking out as my cursor. Just watching this happen. There were 4 children in total. The police never found any of them. The police never found the man either. Do you want to know the funniest part? That man... Well, he's been right here with you this whole time. You didn't need to add the bone-breaking sound effect. You did not need to add that. Haha, that's right. You've been housing a killer in these walls this entire time. Bet you'll think twice about handling those animatronics... Oh. Okay, because guess what? All of them are also, let me guess, haunted? I already knew that. What? I read that in an article. It was about missing kids. But you said you didn't... I didn't know exactly what that event was. You total silly kid! You really couldn't have led with that? Great, so this whole story was for nothing! Why did they even bother showing up? Okay, fine. No more dressing this up. Let me make this simple. Keep your hands off those robots. They're not yours to keep. Deflated, the white rabbit returns to darkness. So the green rabbit is an evil killer? That terrifies me, but why does she want it then? What a mess I've gotten myself into. I should have gotten a job selling ice cream instead. I should. Bleh. There's no turning back. I must go on. I'll collect all of these things, and I'll prevent those bad people from having them. Did I get the Talbert's files yet? Hi, little Aurora. This is the same thing, so... Okay, who... I do have the Talbert's files, so I have everything... Basically, everything. She's so little, one chip is enough for her, so real. Oh god. So tiny. Do I remember? Okay, I'm seeing shit in this path. Wrong one. Hold on. Get out. Yep. Alright. What the freak. You're normal, so anyone is a fine pick, except Flush Trap. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not getting Flush Trap again. There's no fucking way. No, I was still moving. I was pressing the button to move back. Stupid pathetic meowing. I get stuck on that ladder. This... What is this dramatic music, actually? What the fuck? This is not the music from this spot, normally. Sound my cat makes when I forget to feed it? Yeah. Okay, 2 more. 2 more for the gift. Yay! Okay, that's the gift. Puppet was downstairs. I need you. Do I remember the password? Great. Good morning. I'm picking you up. I've seen you by now. Oh, that's Keaton's, that's black. Oh my fucking god. Well, I've seen you by now. You're coming with me. Yep. Doors. Let's chill. What exactly did the wolf do? I could get Halloween Freddy. Halloween Fredbear, I guess. No, you're gonna let me feed you. I'm not sure if I want a gory cap, respectfully. What was your thing? Office point and click. Miss appears after flip, click this key gone. That would be chill then. And I already keep the temperature down because I don't need to have it up for anyone. I don't want to make this overly hard for myself, so I'm kind of going for whoever is easiest in the locations that I already have everyone. I guess this would be fine. Not that chill, but not hard either. Yeah. It's definitely fine enough. Come with me. Fan is oh my god! I thought you appear above the bed. Holy shit. Fine ass you've got there. Where are your eyes? Don't you normally have eyes that stare at me? Where are they? Got the gift. Wait, shop first. Shop before the gift. She ate them? Oh my god. All ears would be good because currently the mask still muffles my hearing. And I would prefer to be able to eat here. Especially because I'm gonna have Molten Freddy. Other than that, maybe Power IC. For the sake of not having to take care of that too much. Or I could save it, because we're probably gonna have the next location still. Spend it. Okay, fair. I could reroll, but that's $3. It's not free for my... Let's get Power AC, whatever. Not giving you the gift, because the gift goes to this guy. No, this thing was not always here. Now you have eyes. Good morning. I don't remember how they walk. I got scared of the door. I got scared of the closed door. Well, if I get caught, I only lose some dollars, so that's kind of fine. I don't think it enters the room, but... Hi, silly robot. How are you doing? I'm goated. Alright. Night 5. Oh, no. My headphone cannot fall out now. Mute the call. That's different music than usual. Or is it? Oh, that's not the same animatronic. How much below 0 can it go? Grandpa moved. That was so loud. That was so loud. Every night has different music and unmodded. Oh, so it's just normal. That is different. All right. I never noticed it before earlier. As well, whatever. Words makes it. Mr. Hippo. This thing! My bad! I don't need that. How did you think? Oh! They're all from Persona. I think they're... Possibly. Oh, what? As in, like, I think I remember that being in the credits. Hippo, no. That's that second one. Who let you in here? Where's Grandpa? Where's Grandpa? Where? Grandpa is on an occupied camera. Back. Back, Grandpa, back. Well, Chip is already stuck, so I'm not worried about vents in general. Wait. No, that's... Can you? Yep. Alright, gang. Slow down a little. That's Grandpa, but I think that's the first move Grandpa made. How did you get in here? That's for Nightmare Fredbear. Halloween Fredbear, whatever. Fredbear from the closet. I didn't see the jaws when I popped on the mask just now. Alright. Well, it is what it is. The jaws are kind of fast sometimes. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Now to not mess it up. It's gonna be messed up. Just no Halloween Fredbear. I remember him as Halloween Fredbear. It's fucked. It's fucked. Move back, Grandpa. Guess I can keep that going. I can make it go below 0. Okay, that's as much as it can go. Grandpa. Bah. Grandpa is on an occupied camera.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing? I'm doing... I've been a little stressed out, actually. I've been thinking about, the video game sponsors that we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but, you know, it's... I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine, you know, build and block games and other such sorts, and there's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, like violent video games, and it doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? In the halls of our restaurant in this company. You know? Fazbear's and murder just don't go together. It's not right. We're a family restaurant for kids and grown-ups alike that, I forget the line, but, you know. It's a wonderful place to feel safe and not really think about these sorts of things. I don't know, I just don't feel right about it. Well, anyway, speaking of, concern for the children, have you seen the pizzas that they've been serving recently? I've been looking at the menu, and I actually went behind the kitchen to check it out. Some of the ingredients there have been there for a little longer than I think is safe, honestly. I really think they should address that as soon as possible. That could lead to some problems down the line. Who am I to say? I'm not really one who eats pizza, nor much of anything, really, given that I'm, you know, a robot, I suppose. But, you know. Well, anyway, I've gotta run some errands, so I'll see you around.
She's gone! I forgot she can just disappear. Where's Grandpa? Wait, fuck. I shouldn't have done that. Gulp. Horse girls do, in fact, not eat pizza. Grandpa. What? Did we Harakite go out of here? I think so. You're not coming back. You've told me your story already. I think I can survive on the power. Never mind. I'd rather make sure I can survive. Out! Yeah, better safe than sorry. Well, it seems that despite our best efforts to warn you, you still wound up seeing this thing through to the end. Seriously, what is your deal? What, are you just doing this for fun? It didn't make anyone happy here, all you did was just tick us off. For once, I agree with her. This really accomplished nothing. Me when I get everything in the game. Our goals are fundamentally incompatible. If this was your way of finding a compromise between us, I'm afraid it was all in vain. If you want to do any good with what you've collected here, you'll need to choose between us. Well, he's not gonna side with you, that's for sure. Though I also doubt he will want to side with me either, considering all that stuff I said last night. But hey, water under the bridge, eh? You've got 4 lovely little animatronics here. Why don't we let bygones be bygones and make the most of them? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely if you do. If you're smart, you won't fall for such an obvious bribe. Listen, I understand that we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but you do still have one last chance to do some good here. Hand over those masks and you'll never have to hear from either of us again. Then you'll be free to do whatever it is you're trying to do here. Will you make the right choice? Listen, I'm going to... My boss is calling. Who's that? My boss! Ah! Boss, is everything alright? No, everything is not alright! When were you gonna tell me about these files, huh? Files? What files? Eh? Is there another guy with you? Yeah, boss. I'll put you on speaker. The whole gang is here. Hi there, Mr. Bossman. Hey, Jump, it's me, Hey, wait a second. I recognize that voice. You're that creep who's been loitering outside my restaurant. And you, the other guy, you two are trying to swindle my employees away, aren't you? Ah, so you're the one who's decided to keep this walking corpse of brand alive. I have to say, you're certainly living up to everything I expected you to be. Bah, some nerve. Don't think I can see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get my employees to do your dirty work for you. Yawning. When the only person they do unpaid work for is me. What do you mean unpaid work? Now, get lost before you cost me any more of my time. My employee needs to get back to what really matters here. The frick horse files. Making me rich. Hey, all of this... Gulp. Oh, what really matters? He snatched the phone right out of my hands. If you cared about what really mattered, you wouldn't have brought this company in the first place. This is like that one furry image of a child, like the child is crying and then the shadows of the child's parents are clearly fighting. This is what I'm experiencing right now. I'm the crying guy. My parents are fighting. Help. Dragging on its miserable legacy all for a couple pennies. You're absolutely despicable, my bad. Yeah, not to mention nowhere near as charming as the old owner. Charming? Quiet, you're not part of this. Please, just come to think of it, I wouldn't exactly call you charming either. You're both obnoxious. They're fighting! Oh please, you wouldn't know the first thing about what makes a good manager. Do either of you have any idea what kinds of decisions I have to make? Like just last week. My favorite pizza place. Sorry. Jacked up the price on their garlic powder pizza, so I had to fire half my staff to maintain the profit. You own a pizzeria! Oh my god, no, they're still fighting. It's fading to black. You are as confused as those times you tried to train with. Thinking about your Uma actions over the past few Uma days, you wonder why you even went for any of it. Why? You took on so much unnecessary extra Uma work for this job, and for what? For people who only care about themselves, so you can just get fired all over again? You grit your teeth. Everybody's playing you for a full kid, keeping you just enough in the dark so you'll help them. Why should you help someone who won't tell you everything, right? But maybe the answers you seek are closer than you realize. Your hand drifts into your pocket, awkwardly looking for somewhere to put it, and And that's when you feel it. Those files you bought earlier. You don't know who Talbert is, but without even opening them, you can sense it. The history everyone hid from you. Until now. I like that we're actually wearing the gloves. If you cared about what really matters, you would be spending all to gamble for virtual horse girls. That's so real. If you're only a few turns off the page away from the context you seek, then why don't we read them together? Puppet? Puppet, I believe we're outside. What are you doing in here? The company's new president is putting in one hell of an effort to save what little face we have left before the sale goes through. All the documents in this folder were supposed to be destroyed, and the curse has activated. And I was the one put in charge of destroying them. But screw him. I've put up with being a corporate slave long enough. People deserve the truth, and even if it costs me my job, even if it costs me everything, they'll get it. This folder contains everything. Documentation on every single tragedy the company so desperately wants to cover up. Do with it what you will. Clark. Clark? How do I go further? Okay, there we go. My dad is watching FNAF 2 on the TV? Holy fuck. Children disappear, parents blame local diner. This is literally the lorem ipsum text pasted. I see the characteristic beginning of lorem ipsum over here, and I think it's just it. Yep. Police report. Location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Date is crossed out. Oh, fuck. What have I just done to my ankle? Holy shit. What the fuck? I was trying to just stretch my leg. What the fuck? Okay, I think I'm fine. What the freak? Persons of interest. Henry Emily, Ralph Callahan, William Afton. And it's once again lorem ipsum, so we're just getting the headlines. That's baby on the right. Do not let them find out about the murder robot bunker. PT? Who the fuck is PT? So who is Ralph Callahan? What? Illusion disc. Illusion disc? What are you yapping about? The fuck is that? Is that the wolf? What the fuck is that? I guess, yeah, that would be the wolf, because we pressed the disc on the wolf. That makes sense, I guess, yeah. Log entry, that's from 2004. Oh. We've been hemorrhaging money for close to 2 decades now. Our cost-cutting measures brought us some time, but it certainly didn't do any favors for our reputation. By all means, this company is a sinking ship. The curse. But I'm its captain, and you know how the saying goes. The fact of the matter is that my job here is far from over. Those spirits are still trapped inside my machines, and if this company goes under, they'll still be there. At first, I found the very concept of this almost impossible to fathom, but it's thanks to, well, let's call him a friend, that I've finally begun to wrap my head around it. In fact, that same friend seems to know how they can be set free. It does pain me to do this to my own creations, but it's what but it's what needs to be done. The pieces have been put in place. Things will be made right soon enough. That is okay, because it's month, day, year, and I do not use that system, so fuck that. But this is on the 12th, and this is on the 17th. It didn't work. I was so sure about that it would. Everything was set up properly. Wow. The execution went exactly how we planned it. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? I began seeing them here, out of there, everywhere. Out there. Have I lost the ability to read again? Look in. This is important. Around the corners, down hallways, shadows dancing in the fringes of my vision. Even in the corners of my own home, anywhere the light is in reach. These four have had their bodies laid to rest. Their killer has long since faced justice for what he's done. Their cages have been reduced to nothing but ash. By all our knowledge, there isn't anything more they could need. And yet, this puzzle hasn't been completed. At first, I thought, what more could they want? But no, that isn't the question we need to be asking. I've worked with plenty of children, and if they want something, they'll let you know it, bless their little hearts. That's the shadows that I've also been seeing, I guess? Mike, I've spent all our company money on Umas, but I still don't have horror. I need more pulse. We need to rescue these children so I can get the bonus for inviting new players. Do not have the Haru Urara, despite spending money, would be incredibly unlucky, honestly, because she's a very common character. Oh. No, what I should be asking is, if the picture is incomplete, then what's the missing piece? I'll need to dig deeper. 24th. I finally found it. My hands are shaking as I write this. Perhaps I should calm myself, but I find myself unable to wait to document this revelation. There was one last loose end we had yet to tie up. Someone we had forgotten about. I read that in tenor voice. Yeah. That, he would say that, honestly. Yeah. I don't even know if there are bonuses like that. I don't think there are bonuses for inviting new players. At least I've never seen one. I'll be doing this one on my own. My associate has been of great help, but I do not wish to burden him with this. After all, this has always been my cross to bear. It is entirely possible that I won't make it back to tell the tale, but that does not concern me any longer. The curse? As long as those four can finally move on, as long as she can move on. We're talking about the puppet, I believe. It's time I finally tie this last loose end. Happy 10th, Cassidy. That is quite a terrifying rendition of, I'm assuming that's Golden Freddy. Poor Henry. He never did make it back to tell the tale. Oh my fucking god. Hey, Hara, buddy, what do you think you're doing here, huh? Come on, old pal, you know a little watchman like yourself shouldn't be sticking their nose in confidential company files. Why don't you just hand over that little old folder and things can go on just as they should, yeah? After all, I'm sure you wouldn't want to end up like Henry. They're putting me in night 6. Fuck. You, aren't gonna give it back, are you? Alright. Alright, I get it. I see what you're trying to do here. You think, by collecting all of these artifacts, by bringing them all together in one place, you can save everyone, don't you? Free all those little souls, poor little souls, and destroy everything we've built up here in the process. Well, have you considered? Maybe things are better this way. Come on, Harurara, you see it too, don't you? They love it here. Gulp. Those poor kids, who knows what waits for them on the other side, am I right? But here, they've got friends to make, games to play, smiles to bring. And somehow, you think that's a bad thing. You know what? Maybe you just don't have the right perspective on everything. Here, I don't think my microphone even picked up this creature I just made. Alright. Why don't I show you? Get the fuck away from me! Get the fuck away from me! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! I got the trick, give up. I'm not doing that trick. I really do hate to do this to you, you know? You were one of my favorites. Hey, I think I know a way I can make it up to you. How about a little trip down memory lane? Oh my god. You got it! Sort? Oh my fucking god. That's a timer, okay. I'm fucking scared. That's not a timer. Get away from me! Who are you playing as? Fucking That's right. What? I don't know how that works. I don't know. What? Why are you giving me stuff that I have never seen in my entire life? Who the fuck wants me to type in this game? I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen the paddle thing. What the fucking button works for the paddle? Platform? Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Scare away? My bad. Fuck? Who was I supposed to find? What? Like, you? You? Watch out for what? What? I'm so fucking confused. Like, yeah, let's just put me in an ending, not put fucking anything. What the fuck is happening? What? Why was I so... We're gonna be here forever. Okay, I'm supposed to click that. Alright. Oh, some of those are just mini games I haven't seen. You've got to be fucking kidding me. How am I supposed to tell who's who? Your bow tie's missing? Get away from me. I'm sorry, but the fail music was... yeah. Okay, made me giggle a little. The track that plays here usually slaps. Unfortunately, I do not have like the save on the unmodded one, so we've only got the modded version. This music is also pretty good though. Wow, back already. Haha, can't blame you. How long am I supposed to survive this exactly? Horrible, horrible. Find me. Okay, wait, that's you. That's you. That's you. The timer appears a little weird. I don't like that. Don't speed up. Don't speed up. Uh, 182. I gotta lock in. Fuck you. Cupcake? Where was the fucking cupcake? Am I stupid? Wait. You're literally here. Okay. You're supposed to have eyes. Yes. Great. Frisbee, yeah. Huh? 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 I didn't realize what I was supposed to do. It doesn't look like a cupcake because of the mod, yes, but I just completely, like, I did not see the cupcake in the mod either. Well, that was that even better or worse than before? We could keep playing like this forever, you know? Well, we as in me and the other kids. I still kinda have to kill you. Thanks. We're gonna be here forever. We have time, I guess. Okay, wait. Fuck. Wrong button. My bad. There. Looks like a doll, yeah. This works no problem now. I'm glad that there's a specific option for the modded. You don't look different. Cupcake, you. Yes, you. Was she playing football cockroach? Football with a cockroach? I have no clue. Honestly, I wish I could know. Did I fuck it up? No, I didn't. Got it. Cupcake, bonk. Wrong one. That was babies. My bad. I haven't seen that in a bit. Oh my god. Bow tie, bow tie, bow tie, bow tie, bow tie, bow tie. Buttons, 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 buttons that I need to remember. Do I need to go above 20 if Henry got 20? What's the goal here? How far do I need to go? You know, if you wanna stop me so bad, maybe you should quit playing along. Nuh-uh. Gotcha. Am I an idiot? That's babies. Gulp. Had to think for a moment. Okay. There. I got it! Not level up. No, don't level up. Don't. Fuck you. I hate you. The timer appeared after I was done. How does that work? Here you are. Bow tie. Don't speed up. Don't. Okay, the timer just doesn't always appear, I guess. Boss stage! Hold it. I believe that said all your old friends are here. It's 4 AM, I think. So is it literally all my friends? Like all that I have ever gotten? I would assume so. Shock fucking what? Oh my god. All your horses are here. Oh my god, I'm dying. Let me guess. I have to do the entire beginning section before I can go back to the boss battle. You don't give up easy, do you? Yep. Okay, that was to be expected, I guess. If we don't get anything wild, it will be fine. I guess I could have been running in that section. Cupcake, you. Nine and we have full hearts. We should be okay. Why is it a cockroach? That's a very good question. Why am I playing with a cockroach? Oh, not this. I survived. was here some time ago, but it wasn't for FrickBear'S free. I don't think I can check specifically what streams you were on, unfortunately. Oh, fuck you. I figured it out, but too late. Cupcake. We've got 3 hearts. 3. I still got 3 hearts in here. Does that mean I can... I would assume I can block 3 Umas. Okay. Mash, get out. Out, out, out. Like bear traps in the boss stage. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. I am so fucking scared. Wrong one. Fuck.
Oh, you're just the night guard I wanted to see. How you doing? I'm doing... I've been a little stressed out, actually. Thinking about, the video games...
We're so fucked.
That we've had. The guys that bring in the console for kids' birthdays and such to play games. And normally, I'm not bothered by this, but, you know, it's... I've seen some of the stuff that the children have played, and some of it's relatively fine, you know, build and block games and other such sorts. And there's sometimes, every once in a while, I'll see them playing some kind of shooting game, like violent video games. It doesn't feel right in these halls, you know? And in the halls of our restaurant in this company. You know, Fazbear's and murder just don't go together. It's not right. We're a
Nice
family
nature,
restaurant,
please.
kids and grown-ups alike. But, you know.
I heard Gold Ship from the vents and I started tweaking. I in fact did not block Lefty. Why would I block Lefty? I was doing something else. Good morning. It seems like no matter how hard I try, Frisk Undertale. From what I'm seeing, Big Fatty Fat, your previous messages were about FrickBear'S. And that's all that you've chatted about. Like, there's nothing more. Did I just bug out my chat? I think I did. Culture decided to mess with your mental right at the end? Yeah. Very in character, yes. Well... It seems like no matter how hard I try, you just won't just won't let me have my way, huh? Gosh, you really are stubborn. I don't want this all to end. I don't want my friends to leave me behind. Then go with them. Go with them. Cassidy. Go with them. Go with them. I know what I've done is selfish. I know it's wrong, but I couldn't let Henry take away the only friends I've ever known. I couldn't let you get in the way of me keeping them here. I told the others there was nothing waiting for us after this, but the truth is, I don't know what's gonna happen to us when we move on. When we reach the other side. And the thought of that, it terrifies me. What if there's nothing? What if after everything we've done is just black, total nothingness? An unending void. An eternity where I can't even find comfort in my own screams. I can't go there. I can't be forgotten. I can't be left behind. Can't it just stay this way forever? There's a very, very, like, specific yellow emoji that currently looks the exact same as Aurora's face. They're the same height? Yeah, probably about the same height. Yeah, that emoji. Yep, that's exactly it. That's her face right now. Hey! It must be terrible to be stuck here for a long time. I don't know what is beyond, but whatever it is, I know it's better than being here forever. Just a week here and it made me not want to come back. I can't imagine how you have felt. And you are not alone. You have your friends. They will go with you. But after all that I did, would they even still want to be my friends anymore? She's wearing heels. Haru is shorter. Aw. I can't decide for them. But you always cared about them. They deserve a better place, right? Maybe they are upset with you. If that happens, strive to improve yourself for them. You only need a goal to keep going. Give your best for them. You're right. It isn't right to keep them all down here. It isn't right to keep myself down here. Whatever's there for us after everything's over, they're still my friends. At least I still believe that. Still, I don't like saying goodbye. I'll see you again someday, won't I? Yep, I'm sure. It's so sweet of mothers to change this dialogue to fit the character. Yeah, it also hurts a little since the real life Haru Urara passed this year. Mm. 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 Focus on taking care of yourself, right? And remember, never give up. Yeah. It's time to go. Please don't jump out at me. Please don't jump out at me. This is such a sweet moment. Please don't jump out at me. They're still fighting? They're still fighting. My parents are still fighting. Guys! Do you see that? Above the pizzeria? Huh? She helps Cassidy and they both move on together. Aww. Balloons! There's 5 of them! Roll free! They were arguing until 6 a.m. I guess they were arguing from... what, before my shift? When did they appear? Did they appear before salvage? Yes, I already don't remember. They appeared before salvage, then they also argued through my salvage. I guess I didn't salvage this time around, but you know. That's Grandpa's burning in the background. Don't worry about it. This isn't about him. There was also a little thing here, but essentially Michael helped with the masks. Since he actually got the masks. Wave, wave. We've technically seen these, but you know. Free of Springtrap's influence, Vanabelle snapped out of her obsession and reconnected with some of her old friends. She's become more involved in other fandoms now. Gulp. I read that this time. Top secret. Yep. The boss was able to secure a huge insurance payout after his establishment went up in flames. He wonders why he never tried burning the place down himself. I'm assuming Mike burned down the place then. Remember, never give up. Oh, cute. Henry looks so happy to see Cassidy and the kids, not like Cass didn't straight up murder him. I mean, yeah, but I don't know if Henry would blame it on her. Honestly, I feel like Henry would be the type of character to not blame it on her. That she did that. For whatever reason. The end. That's all the endings. Ah. Only 5 upgrades in the Talbert's files. Damn. Oh. Good morning. Phew, what a ride, huh? Someone had to send me off, didn't they? Oh, right. Let me take this off. Good morning. Hi there, Harurara. Recognize me? Sorry for not showing myself sooner. I'm sure you were wondering where that little voice in your head was coming from. Oh, and thanks for helping the music box... thanks for keeping the music box running this whole time, too. Either way, it seems like what you said to Cassidy really got through to him. Him and the others have all departed now. Which I suppose means I'd better be on my way too. Huh, I can only imagine how happy my dad will be once he sees us all again. You know, I guess all of this is to say... You're a real cool person, Harurara. Thank you for taking the journey with us. If you ever die to Puppet, she'll say sorry for killing you instead of thanking you for keeping the music running. Oh! Well, I guess at least in this run, I've never died to the Puppet, yeah. I thought there was something else written here, okay. Can I see if I ever died to the Puppet? Oh my fucking god, it's here. I don't think it shows. Good morning. Statistics. Deaths. Fucking lefty! Lefty! Fucking lefty! Of course I have 23 deaths to lefty! That's just Freddy. Oh, I don't remember who Bourbon is. Mambo is the one that walks around. I guess I did miss her a few times, yeah. Only 9 deaths to salvage. I suffered less from a salvage than I did from a lefty. Alright. I never died to Puppet. Like, completely ever. It's 0 deaths. I didn't unlock everyone, because there is... the one location that I believe I only got in the money ending? I think. There's an extra salvage location? Or no? 1 death from overheat. Exactly 1 death from overheat. If she kills you in any run, she'll come in and say sorry. Damn. This is gonna be like normal. And that is a lot of tokens in hair pairs. Still. It didn't necessarily... Yep. All on normal. One of the endings has an extra location, definitely. I just don't remember which exact ending it was. And I definitely don't have, like, all of the people from there. I'm actually missing 11. I mean, I cannot see them here, but... Oh, hell yes. Oh, that's you. Okay. I have made overall 25,000. I am not good at Fred Sweeper, unfortunately. I won it, like... Well, I cannot tell you how many times I won it. But very little. That's why I switched to hair pairs. No jump scare. No jump scare. Oh. Yeah, alright. The fact that this game is so goofy and unserious gave us a unique opportunity, namely, by setting the player's expectations so low, it meant that if we did decide to put something deliberately creepy in the game, it would be way more effective. I did piss my pants a little. Metaphorically. Fortunately. That was our whole philosophy behind Fredbear. We wanted him to feel like he was as out of place in this game as possible, not only for the aforementioned shock value, but also because it seemed appropriate for the route he was the final boss of. By the intended structure of the game. Now here's the thing, I can't actually 3D model. In fact, nobody on the development team at the time this idea was conceived really had the know-how to pull it off. My backup plan was to just make Fredbear 2D and puppet animated like everyone else, just with more detailed airbrush-shaped sprites, sorta like a Walton Files character. But luckily, we just so happened to know a guy who knew a guy, and that guy was Marco Antonio, hello, who created Fredbear's model and did all his animations. I really have him and him alone to thank for Fredbear being as cool as he is here. His visuals turned out even cooler than I could have imagined, and certainly a lot cooler than what I could have done if I had stuck with the original idea. Hi, hello, hi, hello.
Hello? Hello? And that should be...
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, Pally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead. Hey, it's me. Hey, Pally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Hey, it's me again. Congratulations.
Hey, welcome.
And that should be... Yep, okay. Hi. Hello?
It really is just phone guys. It's not one phone guy. The location I'm thinking of is Sister's location. I have gone to Sister's location like once in the gameplays, because that's only for one ending. Psychophobe Fredbear is a very sick name. Yeah. This is scary, actually. I can play the jump scares here. It's like an animated one and the 3D one. But the description here is just silent. That's scary. I didn't get backdoor trading, no. I kinda didn't think it would be worth it. But I suppose it would have been after all. Why do I not have any, like, high score here? I guess it's best time, and here it's high score. Was there peaceful? What? Easy, normal, hard, lunatic, peaceful. But this one has endless. Why would it be peaceful? Okay, well, I'm not checking that out. Oh. There are secrets animatronic who could only appear for backdoor trading. Oh. Okay, so it's the sister location and the secret animatronics that I'm missing then. That makes sense why I'm missing 11. Does anyone want to explode me? I'm gonna be ending the stream a little early, since we're done with the game. And I don't really have anything to pull up for 13 minutes, so I can be exploded early. Wink wink. Peaceful is if you want to only practice the platforming. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. I gotta stretch a little. Oh, wow. Okay. Weird noises outside. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you had fun. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to eat, drink, rest, sleep, make sure you're warm, take your meds. I hope you will have a fantastic day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, or whatever it is for you. And since Five Nights at Fredbear's is over, I will figure out something new for Saturdays. As per schedule. That should technically be something different. So I will probably find something new for that. Overall, I still need to decide if Tuesday is going to be Resident Evil 3 or if it's going to be something different. Unfortunately, I just haven't decided yet. I did not have the time to think about it. I am being exploded. Yep. I'm not saved. Oh, a little too early. Okay. Well. Either way, the next stream, as usual, is going to be on Tuesday. At the same time as always. And that's going to be something. Either Resident Evil 3 or some other game that I figure out. You will have to probably watch my Twitter to figure out what I decide. Unless I decide like 20 minutes before the stream on Tuesday, then we're all fucked. Either way, I hope to see you there on Tuesday. And goodbye!